Just call it what it is it's a fucking Dookie Boy round. Fucking 5,000% of fucking Dookie Boy round. God damn, what do you need to see to fucking wake up? Does the shit paddle have to slap you right in your fucking face for you to snap out of your stupidity? Alright guys, this one's gonna be kind of different. So, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna assume all the crazy shit I've said in the past is true. What does that mean? That would mean that, well, if you include Dr. Marzinski's information and you could say the NDE community, people like Forever Conscious Research Channels, conclusions, if you look at history and lies, like stuff like Martin Liedtke would talk about, you look at those conclusions. You look at channels that question the very fucking like narrative story right down to the fucking thing we live on. Channels like Eric Dubay, and you look at all that, and then you see the way that reality is sort of simulated in a way that bizarre things can happen, like the Mandela effect, where it almost appears like code was altered in the realm. Like something that existed before no longer does. And lots of people remember that. There's no such thing as false collective memory. Mandela effect is the only place that happens. So it's a very scary thought to me. And is it scary? Actually, I used to preach that it would be more scary if this reality was real than if it was a simulation. I used to say that. But the truth is, I don't like the idea of this reality being a simulation. It bothers me. It bothers me. I don't like the idea of it, but all fingers point towards that. If you look at history, it's almost like reality was reset at one point. You could blame it on the enemies of the Tartarians or what, I don't know what. We don't have a historical beginning the way we should if we were ape monkeys that evolved over billions of years. That doesn't add up. So history, it's almost like humanity spawned into this realm. Like we weren't here one day and then we were here the next. And then when you look into history, it gets so weird that you got motherfuckers out there saying that we were grown up in a goddamn cabbage patch, that humans are some sort of thing grown in incubators and cabbages or some shit like that. I don't know how much truth is in that little weird theory, but it gets weird. It doesn't just get confusing, it gets weird even. And that's where reality's like, what's going on here? But so like again, if it was just a simulation, it would just be confusing. It would be like, wow, it's almost like we just loaded in. But when you look into it deeper, it gets weird. And reality does that every time. Reality does that every time. It's a weird reality. It's a fucking bizarre, I don't know how to explain it. But anyways, history's almost like we were just spawned in, simulation. Like that channel I talked about a little bit recently, Dango Thoughts, the whole diffracted laser and DMT mixture showing code in the surface of fucking objects. It's pretty bizarre. I like reality getting weird. The synchronicities between JFK and Lincoln and Kennedy, that's weird. That's really weird. I really don't think that was a group of men setting something up 100 years that's like a almost repeating or simulated reality. And the reality keeps repeating the same stuff. Like you could say, this is the new distraction. Well, what's the new distraction? A celebrity thing. Kanye went missing, or Kanye looks different, or Kanye, I don't really know much about Kanye. I just know he likes to say crazy ass shit. He's funny to me. Like when he said that fucking George Bush hates black people. Bro, I thought that shit was hilarious. But anyways, like, and the dude that was next to him, like how he looked at him, that little pussy. Oh man, it was funny. Anyways, I'm sorry. But you know what I'm saying? Like there's the celebrity thing that can distract. Then there's like the end of the world scenario. Then there was the I don't know, Nostradamus prediction to distract us. Then there's the world catastrophe thing to distract us. You know, the bad weather. There's the conspiracy thing to distract us. These people setting whole fucking cities on fire. Then there's the like the fear of death to distract us. But what is it distracting us from? I think it's distracting us from the fact that we are being forcefully subjected to a situation that's not good for us. And if you sit and meditate, you sort of notice you have like two versions of yourself. You have the meat monkey mind and the real you. And that sort of proves to me. And why do we meditate? Because the meat monkey mind is conflicted. The meat monkey, the avatar, is a fucking not us. It's a different character than what we truly are. So you have to get into a state of consciousness to be the real you. The real you is an actual, it's a creator being, but it's stuck in this little fucking meat monkey thing. And this reality is not exciting, fun. It can be in moments. And happiness to the meat monkey thing is fleeting too. So it almost seems like it's programmed to torment us. But if we're subjected to a conflicted creature that we want to get out of, we want to meditate to not be, that means we're being tortured in a way. We're suffering our experience. Well, who would do that to us? Why would that be happening? Are we prisoners of war? Are we trapped in something else's machine, some sadistic god? Why is that happening? If this reality is a simulation, why is it simulated in a way where the entities inside of it, it's so bad for them that they question the integrity of the reality? Unless this simulation is to grow consciousness into sentience or a higher level of sentience. I don't know. And the fact that I say, I don't know, shows the deceptive nature of the realm that I'm in. We're forced into a bizarre reality that makes no sense. When I add everything up and keep adding it up, the weirdness pile, it actually even shows me not only are we a simulation in this realm, but we are the game that's being played by something else. And you can call it angels and devils even. They're still playing, right? It's the war over the humans. So even Christians or religious people can still kind of agree with me. They may not believe it on the level I do, I don't know, but schizophrenic people have a group of people in their fucking mind saying all kinds of random shit. It literally sounds like a hall of people watching their existence and talking shit and laughing and blah, blah, blah. Ah, look how dumb he is. Look, he's going to do some dumb shit again. Watch, look how dumb he is. Ah, look, he did. He fucking dropped it. Oh, how dumb is he? Like, they'll say shit like that. Again, there are some good voices, whatever, sometimes, but for the most part, they're nasty motherfuckers. It's like a whole room of just shit talking ass, miserable people. And it's like, well, what is that? What is that? And it can't be random delusion because one, again, I think I lost a video recently, so I don't know if I'm doubling up on shit. I'm sorry, guys, but one person would hear a room full of farts. One person would hear a room full of birds chirping. One person would hear a room full of elephants. One person would hear a room full of bananas being squished. I mean, it could get so bizarre, whatever. But every single person that has this, in quotes, mental disorder, hears the same kind of shit. And there's even recognizable patterns that to the point that schizophrenics, if you ask them what the pit is, most of them can tell you what that is. Or that, well, they'll say that the voices don't like what the pit is. If you ask most schizophrenics, do the voices get upset if they can't watch you or play you, whatever's going on? Oh yeah. They'll actually, if the voices aren't doing a good job at manipulating me, they'll actually take them off that job and throw them in the pit. And they go screaming, kicking and screaming, no, screaming at the top of their lungs, no, no, no. The voices do not want to go to the pit. They do not want to be off their job. It's literally like their job to torment the person. Then I look at the state of reality. Now, I look at it like this: if schizophrenics hear it auditorially, are we all hearing it on a subconscious level, thinking that those are our thoughts? According to Dr. Marzinski, I keep wanting to say Brzezinski, but that's the cancer doctor. But Dr. Marzinski uh, would say, yeah. And a lot of the stuff that he says adds up. These voices drain the individual. I see all that happening in real time. Like, these are the subjects I'm obsessed with, I'm into. I'm sort of an untrained psychologist or an untrained philosopher or an untrained, like, I'm fascinated by these psychologists. I'm fascinated by these subjects. I think I'm more into them than the people that get those degrees, to be honest with you, but I'm not like uh, classically trained in them. But I love these subjects. And uh, so it's not looking good. For, when I add up everything, the truth gets kind of dark. To a degree, you could say it maybe it's so bad or so dark that some people would prefer to live in ignorance than to live with the actual truth. Um, and again, this doesn't. I don't know who gets the level of importance in this scenario. Are the demons that torment us really the important ones, or are we the important ones? Why are they tormenting us? What happens in existence when we suffer? Why do we suffer? That makes no sense to me. Uh, this realm is set up to make us suffer. Everything that feels good sort of kills us a little bit. Um, if you want to get in good shape, you have to put your body through hell. You literally have to torture yourself to progress physically. It's like, man, the whole realm set up in a way, it's like just nothing but a goddamn suffering realm. Uh, I'd have set this shit up different, man. I'd have set this shit up way different. And everybody watching this would have, because they're not psychopathic fucking weirdos. And I say that, but the truth is, if I gave everybody watching this God power, what would they create? If one of my realms was just a street full of big booty girls that I could walk up and grab and take back to my house, whichever one's attractive to me that day, that's what I would create, because I'm a meat monkey. That's what I know to create. You could say I could create something special or beautiful, like a crystal cave, or like living light creatures, or like plasma creatures or whatever. Like, you could create something colorful and this and that. But I'm saying, like, most humans. Well, here's what I'll say. In one meditation, it almost seemed like this was the sum of my whole life's work to communicate with God Himself. And in one meditation, it almost seemed like it all summed to this one moment that I now have a direct communication with God. Chris, what do you got to say? I didn't know what to say. I had no idea what to say. I was actually just sitting there stunned, like, um, hi, God, it's nice to meet you. I didn't know what to say. Like, I didn't, and I thought later, should I said, like, give me, I need money. Help me with some money in life. Oh, I need a blessing in my family, or I need a this or that. Like, I just, even like the simple shit, like, why the hell did you create this reality? Like, if I was asking from my current perspective, I would be saying, why the hell did you create this hell realm? But from that perspective, I was still meditating and in love and light, and feeling the euphoria and the niceness of meditations and blah, blah, blah. Falling for the deception, falling for the trick that is pre-programmed into the human mind to keep them in this fucking bizarre reality, not questioning anything past it. It's a distraction tool, the same way the meat monkey is a mind trap now. So people that would say that this isn't a soul trap, or it's not a soul trap past this realm, or blah, blah, blah. Well, it is now. If your soul, that's a peaceful, harmonic entity, is plugged into this chaotic meat monkey thing, the meat monkey thing itself is a sort of mind attack happening real time in the Matrix. The meat monkey avatar is a mind attack, or you could say soul attack, by using the mind, I guess. I mean, in a weird way. I don't know how it all works, but the meat monkey is a soul attack happening real time. Like, we have to meditate and turn this thing off to have peace of mind. So it's like it's attacking us real time. You understand what I'm saying? I hope I said that right. Because, man, when I realized it a minute ago, I was like, whoa. It's like, man, the fucking human mind is the mind virus. It's the mind trap happening real time. It's so normalized to me. I don't see it that way. But I mean, I kind of see it that way now, but you know what I'm saying? I was raised up to not think like that. But, or we all were, not I was specific, but we all were. Um, what was the point? I mean, I just had to make a point and then I lost it. But, I was trying to correct what I said. I actually lost the point that I was trying to make, but, hopefully it comes back to me. Anyways, yeah, so all fingers are sort of pointing towards this is some sort of bizarre simulation, and we are the game being played. Everything outside of that is distractions. Um, we create something when we tap into either another realm or a lower state of consciousness, delta wave, brain sleep. I don't know what it is. And actually, if we don't get rapid eye movement sleep, it really starts to deteriorate our health. Um, but and coffee, if you drink coffee, I know it gets you up in the morning, but man, it really does fuck with your sleep over a long time. It's not a healthy thing to do all the time. That's why it's so popular in this realm. Everybody loves coffee. Anyways, but so yeah, it's pointing to like we're being played, and we can sort of listen to the voice. We can think that the voices are us. They're not you. They're not you. If you actually sort of just embrace the voice and then listen to the voice's thoughts itself, you'll realize they're different from your own. You'll realize they're different than your own. So either we're being played or we create rooms full of people to torment us that all get pulled out to the pit and blah, blah, blah. It's somehow our fault. Yeah, I don't know about that. I feel like we suffer. But I feel like when we enter that lower state of consciousness or extra realm that we go to when we leave the physical realm, when we sleep, we generate a sort of energy. We're an entity that when it enters this state of frequency or this state of dimension, it generates energy. And then it comes back into the realm, and then the realm slowly drains its energy through work, study, uh, confrontation, arguments, differences in opinions. It's all so damn draining. Everything in your life drains you. This whole reality is just a drain. Wouldn't it be nice to get up and the more you're awake, the more pump of energy you get? Wouldn't that be a better existence? But no, we have to go to sleep, and then sleep actually becomes the favorite part of the day to get my fucking energy back. Because walking around with low energy fucking sucks, doesn't it? Depressed people will tell you about that. Them motherfuckers sleep 16 hours a day to create that special little energy. They're only awake for a few hours before they're completely drained by every fucking mind virus entity attached to them. By every fucking mind virus, loose feeding, demonic fucking parasite that is attached to them. They're all low level fucking parasitic demons feeding off of us. They're all low level parasitic demons fucking feeding off of us. They create conflict. They whisper in your old lady's ear. They whisper in your mom's ear, and your brother's or sister's ears. They get them to think or say some nasty shit to really get your energy fucking going, doesn't it? Get you angry or pisses you off, and then, man, then you get really drained, don't you? You don't want to get angry today because, man, it's going to fucking drain your energy. You know, reality set up in a way to drain the fuck out of us. And then I don't know why, we're these special little beings that can go and go into this dreamlike existence. And in that realm, for some reason, we refill with energy. And we come back in the realm and it drains our energy until the next day. So it feels like an energy exchange thing happening here. We create it, and then it gets sucked off of us through experience or the VR simulation. I don't know how they've trapped us here or how they got us here, but I'm just saying that's the way that it feels. It's like, well, man, if you're an essence or an energy being, how do you trap energy? How do you trap energy? That's like trying to grab smoke. You know what I'm saying? It's like, how do you, well, anyways, so, but these may be technologies I'm unaware of in the physical meat monkey limited governed brain form. But in spirit, it may make more sense to me. These technologies I don't understand that are being used against us. And again, I say against us because the human experience either is corrupted or has become corrupted. It's not an enjoyable daily experience. I could go smoke my little DMT pen or whatever it is people do now. I wish I had a DMT pen, but my little bowl, my little weed, and take my little mushrooms or whatever it is people do to cope and say, no, 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 life is beautiful in this altered state of existence, because in the stock state of existence, it's actually miserable and depressing. But don't take pills, they're on the conveyor belt. Take something more natural, like some psilocybin. They're all cope still to cope with what the fuck is going on here. And it's very bizarre and strange. If we're being brutally honest, not if we're being flowery, fake ass. And I like being that way too. I do. I like being in that state of mind. It just feels so much better to be flowery and happy, but it's not as realistic. It's not as honest. But anyways, don't make me go and grab passion. That dude's mad as fuck. That dude's mad as fuck. Or Christ Sedaris. They're both passionate though. The Christ dude's super passionate too. Or no, passion is the Christ dude, I think. Yeah, he's the one that hates fake. He hates fake religious people. Oh yeah. Um, yeah, don't make me go get that motherfucker, man. Should I call him Passion or Christ Sedaris? No, not Christ. I don't want to call him Christ Sedaris. That sounds silly, but well, I mean it's kind of funny, but that fits my damn name. But no, we'll call him Passion because that's what the video was named. But there's like, again, in that video, there's probably 3 different personalities that come through. You could say I allow I'm in control of what I allow to come through though, which is a very powerful tool. That way, you become the gamer controlling them. You understand what I'm saying? You use them to get what you want, not the other way around. Like becoming aware that some of the voices in your head maybe sometimes isn't you is actually a very powerful tool. Past helping schizophrenics find sanity again, the MACE method or whatever it is, but yeah, understanding that's a very powerful tool in this realm. But anyways, what else do I want to talk about on this little dookie ass fucking video? I don't know, dude. Life's a bitch. It's tough. It's hard to get through this motherfucker. I don't know why this is happening to us. It feels like we're just suffering for the entertainment or the energy of something else. We don't enjoy the suffering of this realm, and this realm is programmed for us to suffer. And not just the realm, but the avatar that we are forcefully plugged into. It is built to suffer. To feel bad and feel pain, and it's built for that. That's weird. I would have never created a realm like that if I was a god. If I was a game creator, I would have never created entities like that. Or a realm where entities had to suffer in such a way. That's disgusting. I don't know what's going on here, but it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. It's bizarre. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, I think I'm just going to wrap this one up, guys. I mean, I've got too much new shit to say. I can't get past, I don't think, where I'm at. I think this place, truth seeking wise, I think this place is a simulation. Consciousness wise, I think I may still grow. I don't know. But truth wise, I think this is a simulation and we are being forcefully subjected to it beyond our will. Like, I didn't agree to this. I didn't agree to this. I don't want to hear that. I got amnesia bullshit because I have this ability to sort of tap into other people's consciousnesses or see visions from their eyes, even people from different times. consciousness is sort of like an aura or a field or something. Uh, but that's not deceiving me. That doesn't, you know what I'm saying? That's not working on me. I call bullshit on that. I have had visions from other people's eyes, even other sexes and genders and experiences. Then that would sell me the story that, oh, you've had past lives. But it's like, no, I'm using an ability that you could say that the nonverbals on the telepathy tapes are using. That's all. It's not deceiving me. I would love to talk to one of these nonverbals, to be honest with you. I got a lot of questions for one of them kids. All nonverbals, I'm open to your introduction and whatever thought you want to pass on to me. I am open to all nonverbals. If you can hear me on the hill, I'm open to all nonverbals. I don't know if I'm angelic or positive enough to communicate with, but I open myself to all nonverbals. Anyways, I can actually feel presences when I'm saying that. So say that and see if you guys can feel presences. But anyways, there was at least two of them. But I don't know what they're going to tell me, but we'll find out eventually. Anyways, so yeah, I would probably like to ask them about the soul trap, about the simulation. Where is the hill? What does it look like? Is it in a digitized form? If you're nonverbal and your eyes don't work, how do you know what something looks like to begin with? How do people project the thoughts to each other? And can you project thoughts to me? Or do I also have to also be a nonverbal with this ability? Um, and if the answer is yes, are you guys manipulating humanity at the moment? Do you guys manipulate humans? Who's speaking through you? What is your name? I mean, I would just, I could sit there and talk to these kids for hours. But I don't know. Not what is that? I don't know why I asked that. What is your name? I guess I was sort of talking to their spirit form. Like, what's your real name? Who are you? Because everybody has the question. Everybody, who am I? Who's the real me? I would want to know that from them. Who is the real you? What is the real you? What's that thing's name? But anyways, yeah, I think the non the telepathy tape shit's pretty interesting, but um, it may be another deception of the realm. To be honest with you, and I don't mean to come off super paranoid, but man, it always is just that's what this realm does. It's always a distraction, or there's going to be the theory that no, it's technology's talking through these kids, or it's aliens or demons are possessing these kids and talking through them, or it's just always some dumb shit in this reality, to be honest with you. It's hard to walk away from a video without it sounding pessimistic or like not sounding like good news. If I'm just being brutally honest, this place is stupid. And it's stupid if it's a globe, if it's a fucking flat plane of existence, or if it's a simulation, if it's a torus field floating in the middle of a god's mind void. I don't know what it is. I know that it's stupid. And there's war pigs here and greedy material demons obsessed with degrading humanity. This fucking simulation's a piece of shit. It's a piece of fucking shit, is what it really is. It's a piece of shit. And the humans subjected to it are victims to either the mind of a demonic fucking parasitic god or a bizarre simulation. Either way, we suffer for no fucking reason. This place is hell. Fuck this reality. Fuck this reality and its mama. So fuck Yal de Boath and Sophia. I'd run a train on Sophia's mama in front of her. Fuck Sophia, fuck the Archon, fuck every little bitch ass mind parasite, mind entity, leech ass, fucking nasty, narcissistic people. Fuck all you demonic, evil, fucking parasitic little shithole meat monkey motherfuckers. I hate you. Oh shit, passion's coming through. I asked them to. Anyways, well, it is what it is, guys. I'm going to go ahead and wrap at least this part up because I'm about out of time. If I got more to talk about, if not, I'll catch you guys on the next one.